Everyone, so excited to have these guests with us here today. So if you didn't know, June 20th is the recognized date where the world honors the journey refugees make in our community. So with me today, we have Leslie and Shalom. You guys are helping organize the big Refugee Day this weekend, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Awesome. So I know you guys have already gotten started with a soccer tournament leading into the weekend. What can people expect with the event this weekend?
Well, soccer-wise, we played the group stages on the 8th and the 15th, and so the semifinals and the finals will be played on the 22nd. Games will start at 9:30 a.m. That's when the teams will start signing up and checking in, and then we'll start with the first semifinal games, 2 games going together at the same time. And then the teams that win will do a face-off to decide who's going to take the trophy home.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I know soccer is a big deal in our refugee communities, our immigrant communities. If you're not participating in the soccer aspect of it, what can you expect when you show up to the event this weekend?
This is a great event for families, for individuals, for people to just come out and experience all of the different cultures that we have here in Des Moines and around the world. And that means getting a taste of all sorts of different cultural experiences, food, dance, music, you name it, it's going to be there.
Yeah, and I know you guys are part of the coalition that puts on this event that's happening this weekend. Why is it important for you guys to be able to make sure that this event happens every year? What does the community get out of it?
Well, first off, the event brings together people from different countries and nations, and maybe they don't get a venue or a place to meet. And I lived in a refugee camp once, and I lived in a camp that hosted more than 500,000 people, different countries, more than 13 countries, and the only event that brought them together is the World Refugee Day, where they came together and showed their cultures, you know, their food and dances and all that, and it really brought people together.
And I think that that's something that we see here as well, is that this isn't just something that's fun, it's also an opportunity to celebrate all of the amazing work that we're doing and really invest in the people who make our country so great. Yeah.
For you, Shalom, you're from Ethiopia, but what's it like for you to be in one space with other refugees and immigrants, whether they're from Ethiopia or from different backgrounds?
Well, it really has taught me a lot about different people. I lived in Kenya as a refugee for many years, and I learned the Swahili language. And now I can speak their language. I can understand, get to interact with them, learn more about different cultures. And also at my work, it helps me serve the clients that we serve, understanding them, where they come from and what they, what they go through and all that. And I'm able to help them.
And Leslie, as someone who works with USCRI, you encounter, again, people from all different backgrounds and cultures.
Absolutely.
How does this help you in your work, and how does it help you get to know Iowans?
I think a couple different things. I think my background is actually in mental health. And I think that one of the most healing things that we can do is really come together as communities and start rebuilding trust between each other and interact with each other as human beings. Somebody told me about 10 years ago when we were first starting this that World Refugee Day should be the one day that we really remember that people are things other than refugees. So really celebrating all of those other things that we have.
Okay, and then just real quick, when is the event and where is it?
Okay, Franklin Junior High, and I don't know the address right off the top of my head.
4900 Hickman Road.
4900 Hickman Road.
Got it.
Over at Tower Park is where we'll be having the soccer tournaments, and it'll be starting at 12 o'clock. Soccer tournament starts before that at 8 o'clock. So
awesome. And
hope to see you there.
Yeah, and then if you're planning to go, just keep in mind DART is also offering free rides for people who want to get out that way. So we're going to give you the info right there. Scan that QR code, get all the information. So if you want to, again, head that way, hop on a DART bus and get over there for free. So thanks, guys, so much for joining us today.
Thanks.